Some of you don't know the power of consistency in anything in life, let alone fitness, okay? Fitness is something that you only can make progress with if you stay consistent. It's not no instant gratification shit when you start today and you see results tomorrow. No, you start today and you see results way later compared to where you started. It's a delayed gratification process. Everybody has their own troubles and their own issues when it comes to staying consistent. It's not easy, not even for me. So that's why in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 5 micro fitness habits to go from inconsistent to consistent. And this is what I've done myself, and I've seen crazy improvements myself. So let's get into the video. So micro habit number 1, and that is, it's very simple and self-explanatory, and that is the power of just showing up. What does showing up mean? Showing up is basically you just going to whatever you need to do. Not even doing the action, not even doing it. It's just going towards it, being around it. The power of showing up basically means that it doesn't even matter if you're not willing to work out that day, but you still kind of do need to work out. Just go to the gym. The most important thing of this all is that you'll start to actually notice that you'll work out anyways because you're there now anyways, bro. When it comes to consistency in anything in life, the power of showing up every day will already make that big of a change. It will make an insane change in the way you stay consistent in things. Listen, me, when I'm recording these videos, or let's say with the gym as well, when I need to go to the gym and I don't know what to do for a workout and I kind of want to skip it, but I'm like, I still need to do something because today is training day. You know what I just do? I just go. If I need to work out outside and I want to just do some reps outside, I just go outside. Even though I do not know what to do, even though I'm not in the mood to work out, let me just go there. You know what I'm saying? That is step number 1, is going there anyway. So let me just go there. Once I'm there, along the way, I'll think about what I'm doing. Let's say I have chest and back that day. Okay, let me just at least start with the pull-ups because that's a back exercise. And then along the way, you're going to start to find that you know what to do. And then all of a sudden, you're working out. So the power of showing up is very important. What I want you to do is, with every single habit that you got within the next 7 days, just show up for these next 7 days. That's it. Just show up. And once you're there, then start taking the action. Then micro habit number 2 is visualizing your workouts before you actually go do them. Now, this is something that I've done for the past 5 years. I've been training for about 6 years, and this is what I've done every single day when I trained. Every single day I visualized my training before. Even though I've already written it down, even though I know exactly what I'm going to do, I always visualize exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to lie, I'm so obsessed with it that I even dream about it. But of course, I don't know, I can't apply the same to everyone, but it is something that happens to me, right? So when I visualize my workouts before, it's like I kind of wrote them down in my mind. You want to literally think every single exercise and set through before you go to the gym and before you start working out. The effective thing about this is that you'll create a path for yourself. You'll kind of create a path for yourself when it comes to what you're about to do and what you're going to do, and what type of exercises and how many sets you're going to do. So visualizing before also sparks motivation, because in your head, you're going to make up the perfect scenario, right? You're going to always make up the perfect scenario when it comes to, am I going to be doing this 1 rep max dip? Am I going to be doing this 1 rep max pull up? Am I actually going to be doing this exercise for a certain amount of sets, certain amount of reps with this certain weight? Am I going to be able to complete that? In your mind, you're going to create a scenario where you do complete it. So this already sets you up for success. Before I do any type of PR, I visualize it, and I actually visualize in my head that I'm going to be completing it, successfully. And now when I go to the gym, I'm actually motivated to do it because I already saw it in my head that I was going to be able to do this. And guess what? Because of that mental change that I just made, now I can fucking go do it, bro. When you start doing this, the changes are going to be insane. When you visualize your trainings, everything is going to be clear inside your head, and motivation is going to be sparked in you. Then we have micro habit number 3, and that is journaling your training after you have actually done them and analyzing them after. Now me, again, I have done this for every single workout I've ever done. I write it down, or I visualize them in my head, I analyze them, and I see what I can do next time a little bit better, what I can improve on, where I can up the volume, where I can up the difficulty to eventually make some more progress, right? Because that's the goal about fitness, is making progress in fitness. And I write down basically exactly what I have done in the gym. If it could be in my notes, in my notebook, my little app on my phone, note app, whatever the fuck. And you could just basically write it down and then look at the workout, which you have just did, and then basically sit there and analyze it. What could I improve next time? What can I actually change to make more progress this time? again, what is going to start to happen is that you're going to be able to spark yourself in motivation. Motivation is going to go up when you see your workout right there that you have just done, and you kind of already know what to do for the next workout and how you're going to be increasing the volume of it, how you're going to be increasing the difficulty of it. And without even noticing, you're all of a sudden hyped for the next workout. It's a cheat code. It's absolutely a cheat code to go from to motivated when you go to the gym. Now, micro habit number 4, and this is something that has changed my whole routines, and that is warming up properly before you start. Now, we all know this. Intrinsically, we all know that we should be warming up pretty good, right? But as of recent, literally the past 3 workouts, I'm not even lying. I'm not even taking a shit. Like, the past 3 workouts is what I've been basically improving this on. The only thing I did is I just took my time to warm up my joints. And you'll start to, and a lot of us had this experience when you just go straight into the exercise without warming up. You feel cranky, you feel everything popping, your joints are fucking moving, like it's terrible, right? Joint pain, it feels like an old car trying to start up, but it just doesn't start. And all of a sudden, you just don't even want to work out no more because you feel like shit. And then you're like, all right, whatever, I'll take a rest day and I'll come back tomorrow, maybe I'll feel better. But it's just your lack of warm up that makes you feel like shit. So what I started doing is I just started warming my joints up with resistance bands before I actually started getting into my training. And what I found out was, it was not that I needed an extra rest day. I was just cranky as fuck because I didn't warm up. So what did I do? Start warming up 5 minutes before you go to work out. The changes that I've saw is actually insane. Today even, literally, I did a workout. I wanted to see if I can hit a new PR on pull-ups. Usually when I don't warm up, I don't even want to go for that PR because I just feel like shit. But now I got a 72.5 kg. I don't know how many that is in pounds. It's on the screen right now. In a pull-up, I actually fucking did it. You can see the video right here, bro. Amazing. But you know what? I'll just play the whole video. Rock the whole video. Then we have micro habit number 5, and the last micro habit, that is using breathing techniques before you work out. Now, what does breathing do? A lot of us breathe way too shallow. Breathing actually calms your mind down and calms your body down. A lot of people say this corny ass shit, like take a deep breath, you know, before you go into a social setting or whatever. But they're absolutely right. There's such a big truth to this, right? Taking a deep breath before you go do anything is one of the smartest options to do. When you're speaking in front of a class, in front of a group, or you got to go talk to a girl or whatever, take a deep breath. But what I'm specifically talking about is using breathing techniques, a full session of breathing techniques before you actually go start. So what I've personally been doing, you can try this for yourself if you want to. I've literally just been using Wim Hof breathing techniques. Now, there's this YouTube channel, it's called Take a Deep Breath. And I've basically been using the 1 hour version. Now, I don't do the 1 hour version constantly, but I just take one round of it, which is like 10 minutes or something. And I basically breathe very heavy for 10 minutes straight. Now, the way that this goes is as follows. You breathe in very deeply through your nose, and you then breathe out, not fully, with your mouth. And if you do that for 10 minutes, and it's basically a lot of repetitions, right? You do like for like 30 repetitions, then you hold your breath for like a minute. Go search it up. I'll put the link down in the description if you really want to check it out yourself. What is going to start to happen is you're going to start to calm your mind. Now, especially before you go ahead and train, sometimes you don't want to do this. You'll get all types of thoughts in your head that like, oh, you're making up excuses now. You don't want to work out. You find reasons to not work out. You're basically lying to yourself. When you're breathing, you start to clear out your mind. You start to get rid of all the bullshit that is in there. And then all of a sudden, you can start to train properly after that. So those are the 5 micro habits that I have been using as of recent to basically stay more consistent and be more motivated to go to the gym. You need to start implementing this yourself. Again, if you want personal help with this, go to the Bars Only Academy. The link is down below. It's only $10 a month right now. This is basically where I train my students to become better calisthenics athletes, better weightlifting athletes, and also to change their mindset into achieving life success in general. So if you want to join the brotherhood, the link is in the bio, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.